recording? Start streaming?
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Fuck
did
yeah.
we like update Twitch? I guess we must have, right?
Oh, I updated it earlier, yeah, but we
Yeah.
have to like repost everything.
Damn, you better get on that, I guess.
Aaron, we had a false start earlier, but we are live now on Twitch, streaming Metal Gear, Gear Solid 3.
Yeah.
Slash
What the freak?
run button. And I'm gonna add that HTTP. Because Twitter doesn't need it, but everywhere else fucking does.
But for you, Snake Eater. Do you got the game audio?
I do.
Cool. Well, I love that, what you were doing just then.
I'm singing the song. I'm singing it pitch perfectly.
Yeah, that's basically what I said, I think.
Yeah. Paul Dano is you know when they tell you something's trending on X.com and you're like,
No,
"That's
I
only
don't
3,000."
know anything about that because I killed my X account and I'll never go back.
They'll tell you about a trending topic and it's like 3,000 posts and I'm like 3,000 posts, that's nothing. They do that all the time. It's like, why do you? It's like,
oh, you mean
okay,
it's a
fine,
low?
you wanna-
Okay, so
Yeah, right.
I don't pay attention to trending. Even when I had a X account, I didn't pay attention to trending topics. So I thought you meant they were like when you said trend, I was thinking thread. So I heard like read this 1,500 entry thread. No, I'm good.
No. I mean, I don't care about trending topics, but it'll just say it in the sidebar. It'll be like Hezbollah, Paul Dano, and Secret Service are trending. One of them has 87,000 posts.
Oh my
One of them
God.
has 30,000 posts, and one of them has 3,000 posts.
What did Paul
And it's
Dano
like-
do to Hezbollah?
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm like, what is Paul Dano doing I think Paul Dano has joined Hezbollah.
Oh, good for him.
It's Paul Dano's birthday. That's what he did. He was born
Wow,
today.
joined Hezbollah on his birthday. We love that
Congratulations.
for him.
Congratulations to Hezbollah.
you got a real winner.
Yeah.
Truth to tell, I don't remember who
Yeah.
Paul Dano is.
Paul Dano was the non-Daniel Radcliffe member of Swiss Army Man. He was the not. Did you not see Swiss Army Man?
Oh,
Oh, you got to see Swiss Army Man.
I know about the knife.
Paul Dano was the depressed boy from Little Miss Sunshine. Paul Dano was the preacher, and the preacher's brother from There Will Be Blood.
Another one I haven't seen, and
Paul Dano is one of the best actors that we have here in America. Paul Dano was recently the main nerd from the GameStop movie, the GameStop stock movie. I know you saw that. You talked to me about it.
There was a movie about a scripted movie.
Yeah, scripted. It was called Dumb Money. It came out last year.
No,
he was the main character in that. Jesus Christ!
Listen, well,
have you not seen anything that Paul Dano is in? What is wrong with you?
I think the point is that Paul Dano is out there doing great work, and I happen to be missing all of it.
Yeah. Did you see?
He's kind of like in that way a covert agent, like Snake, who's doing great work, and yet not many people are gonna hear about it. Probably.
He's not really a covert agent. Did you see Looper?
I did see. Yes, I saw.
Why don't you
Looper.
Google image search Paul Dano for me?
Okay.
He was the friend of the young version of the guy in Looper.
I didn't remember a lot about Looper. I only remember there being two characters in Looper. Oh yeah, we know this guy. Sure, he was the Riddler in the Batman.
He was the Riddler in the Batman?
He was the Riddler in the Batman.
The recent Batman movie?
Yeah, the Batman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I thought
Well, now he's fighting for Lebanon.
Listen, we don't have time to get into it. I'll just say I saw the Batman in theaters and I thought it was pretty good. And I thought Paul Dano was great in it. And people were really down on that movie. And I don't really know what their problem
are you
is.
really? I only heard good things about it.
Oh, really?
This always happens. Every time you like a movie, you're like, everyone I know hated this fucking movie. I thought it's really good. And I was like, everyone I know loved it.
Oh, okay.
You should stop listening to the people you listen to and listen to the people I listen to.
Yeah, I guess so. Let's jump in. We were in the Snake just got captured, didn't he?
Snake just got captured. He did.
Snake just got captured, didn't he? Snake just got captured.
He did. I'm gonna open up the Twitch to take a look at our what I assume is 1 million live viewers.
Good idea. I meant to pop the chat out and I got distracted by Paul Dano.
Chair Moya Destroyer says, I don't really understand what Swiss Army Man is getting at ultimately, but I do think should I be watching this?
Maybe a little.
I know you gave the data to someone.
Never do
you.
I'll talk more about Paul Dano.
Whoops, I had my AC on.
I guess he's dead.
Man, I guess we're dead.
Guess we're dead. Or
Snake!
What if it's just fake death?
Oh, he has this fake cyanide pill, right?
No.
Yeah. I don't remember when you used it though.
More entertaining than he was. But
Suffer like G did?
let's take a look at your body, shall we?
I can't do it. Can you still do that?
Suffer like G did?
You're a tough one, my friend. A lesser man would be dead by now. This ought to be
And he
interesting.
is.
Well then, let's get started.
Wait, did he say that we were already dead in front of Big Boss? And then now it's like, actually, he's still alive.
No.
Do I want to torture him more?
Sokolov. Or maybe it's the legacy.
I don't know. Or maybe he killed somebody else via torture right just now. And now he's
Who
moved
let
on
you
to
in
Snake.
here? You're a tough one, but even you must have your limits. And
I was sent here by my closest compatriot, Froggy. Get it?
Okay. For a second I thought it like froze or something. Froggy.
Here's where the fun really begins. My body carries an electric charge of 10 million volts. Let's see how you like this. Now answer me. How much does the CIA know?
Way too much.
They're after my legacy, aren't they? Your real target is the Philosopher's Legacy, isn't it?
Did we ever talk about the Philosopher's Legacy?
Yeah, it's a big pile of money.
Yeah.
It's kind of a lame thing to be called the Philosopher's Legacy.
Yeah, it's supposed to be some kind of leftover cache of money. Like
Cache of money?
Let yourself go.
A cache of money shared by the victors. Shared by the victors of World War II. And it's just so funny because it makes no sense as a premise. It's like, what money? It's like the whole world had just bankrupted itself, blowing itself up.
No use.
And like America had all the money, but it was in the economy, not like in a
He's been
pile.
trained not to break. Trained by me.
Admit it. We're after the location of the legacy. The secret fund established by the three great powers during the 2 world wars. That's what you're looking for, isn't it?
Well, if it was a secret fund, that makes
$100 billion
sense.
divided up and hidden all over the
$100
world.
billion.
And you're looking for a record of where all that money is hidden, right?
I feel like that's not even that much money.
I mean, in World War I and II money, it's quite a bit.
But they're not in World War I and II. They're in we're in Vietnam War.
No,
They're not?
68. Or wait, it's during. You're right. It's during Vietnam.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Vietnam War.
Wait, no. This is 60.
What's this? A
4.
transmitter.
That's still the Vietnam War.
Who's responsible for this?
All right, whatever.
I am. I planted it on him to keep track of his movements.
Why?
So the Cobras could ambush him.
If they knew where he was gonna be, they wouldn't have gotten themselves slaughtered. It pains me to do this, boss, but under the circumstances, I'm afraid I must ask you to show me some proof that you and he were not in collusion.
You don't trust me, is that it?
Not that, but he is your apprentice.
What do you want me to do?
Let's see.
What do you want me to do?
Cut out his eyes.
This guy's evil.
I don't like those blue eyes of his. There's nothing more important to a soldier than his eyes. You made him a soldier, and now you will unmake him. Yes, it'll make for a touching display. He's all yours.
This guy's kind of a sicko, boss.
This guy's a sicko.
We got a real
Hey,
sicko on our hands here.
Is he in charge of her?
Just as he
Yeah.
did the Cobras.
Like,
He's acting like he is, but I didn't think that he was. I thought that they were kind of on even ground.
I mean, kind of. I think, yeah. I mean, I guess the idea was always that she was working for him, I think.
Okay.
She's just such an amazing soldier. It's one of those things where it's like, they're working for you, but you're still kind of scared of them. You don't
Sure.
want them to know that.
We should death-defyingly escape this.
Totally.
Stop!
What is it, Tanya?
He's suffered enough.
Well.
And that's Eva for anyone paying less attention.
Why are you protecting him?
And that's Ocelot for anyone living under a rock.
Tatiana, you're the spy.
What are you talking about?
What? No.
I know that smell.
What the
Stop it!
Taking a fancy to her, eh, Ocelot?
That feels completely out of nowhere.
I have no interest in this woman. I want to test her.
These guys are weird.
Yeah,
These guys are all weird.
These are
I'll
absolute
let
freaks.
this be the judge.
Do as you like.
It's just 4 absolute freaks locked in a room with each other.
5.
5.
We go.
Snake is the freakiest of
Yeah,
them all.
yeah. He's,
Bleh.
is this the first time he's done this, or did he do this before? He did this to
He-
Sokolov.
Yeah, he did this before. Wow.
Yikes.
Damn, I guess we're gonna fucking need an eye patch for that shit.
I guess, well,
There.
you
Satisfied
don't know.
now?
Could have been a glancing blow. Could snakes might
that
be
was
able to regrow
refreshing.
those.
Come, we're going to my room.
Do we get stabbed in the
So you
back, or did he
survived
just
the
punch
Colonel's
us?
torture, eh?
What if he gave us an injection?
Watching this has made me realize something.
I'm a traitor.
It's really not that bad. It's the ultimate form of expression.
Torture or being tortured?
You got lucky this time, Tatiana.
Wait, I thought the Colonel took her.
The Colonel's looking for Rykov.
I thought the Colonel said, "Come with me to my room."
I
Tatiana.
missed it. I don't know. Oh,
Who is that?
that's the Sorrow. He's a ghost.
What did it say? It said 144 point something.
7-1.
radio station?
Yeah, I think it's at 7-1. I realize now I should have paid more attention to the 7 number than the 144.
I've prepared an escape route for us. Go out and head west.
So they're just letting us escape.
And go north.
They figured out that she was the spy, and then they all just left.
Go through the manhole down into the sewers. The door at the north end of the sewers is unlocked. You can use it to get outside the fortress. I've got your equipment. We'll meet up later.
Thank you, Tatiana.
But I can't get too close to your cell. You'll
Or
have
they
to
might
do your
guess
own
again
moves.
that I'm the spy.
I'll be
That
in
scene was
touch.
inexplicable. Like they were gonna gouge his eyes out, and they're just like, never mind about that. They were gonna shoot Tatiana, and then Snake kicked the gun out of their hands, so they're like, I guess we can't shoot her anymore. What is going on? That was so odd.
We got a fork.
We get a fork. Hey, let's go to that
Yeah.
radio station.
Yummy. Wait,
Our
bat?
bat?
That was a rat,
What?
not a bat.
That was a rat.
It wasn't an R bat. It was
R
a
stands
B
for
rat.
rat. It's rat bat.
Rat bat.
Rat bat. All right, let's radio station it up.
First, I gotta eat. That was not a vampire bat. It was a rat.
It was a rat. That was a rat.
For sure, it was a rat.
It was for sure a rat. Maybe we're having a hard time
Oh.
seeing because one of our eyes is gone.
Thank you, not metal enough. They say 144.75. Oh,
Whoa.
well, that was easy.
That was that wait. Was that the door to unlock the cell?
Yeah, I think
I mean, the
so.
Oh, well, great. Lucky
Sweet.
us, I guess.
Oh.
No. I'm in
really?
here. I'm in jail.
Seriously?
He set us up. I think we should reload. This is silly.
Reload what?
The save. The scene.
I mean,
Ha! Missed, idiot. Yeah, you should just fork this guy to death.
that's what I'm doing, man.
Yeah, and I'm agreeing with you. There you go. Perfect. That's perfect. This is exactly right. I think what you're supposed to do is this.
Listen, I'm picking up a sort of negative, sarcastic tone from you, but you know, it's working out. Like, sorry if this is working too well for you. You know, sorry if I'm doing too good of a job.
Did you manage to escape?
Yeah.
Did I ever?
Yeah, I saw a ghost, and he gave me a radio station to listen to. And the radio station unlocked the door.
Take some time and pull yourself together. Eva says she's recovered your equipment, so rendezvous with her as soon as possible to get your gear back.
What a funny word.
Use the escape route Eva set up for you.
Rendezvous?
Go down into the sewers through the
Rendezvous, more like?
Rendezvous.
Start out by exiting the holding cells and heading northwest.
It was so funny when that great grenade didn't fucking damage you at all.
Hey, I distanced myself. I distanced.
You did, but you were still really close.
It's like
Ooh, tips and tricks.
Zone of the Enders.
Hey, what happens if you go back to that radio station? Damn.
Thrilling.
Yeah. I wonder what you're supposed to do if you don't
Yeah, great question.
see the ghost.
Ooh.
I mean, I assume it has something to do with, like, attacking the food bearer.
Hey.
Froggy. Fork him.
Come on.
Not quite.
Dude. Bro.
Bro.
Are you freaking for serious right now?
CQC has one weakness.
Range?
Desk. Can you throw it?
Kidding me? I don't care. And no, I cannot. Jack.
I think you're gonna have to double back when you get a bullet.
I ain't doubling back nowhere.
Ooh, stuff.
Ooh.
Ooh. Konami eyes.
Ooh. Hey. Oh.
What if you're playing Metal Gear Solid and you went to crouch under a bed or whatever, and someone else was already there, and they were just like, "Shit, this is for something different.
This is mine. Get out of here.
I'm doing a different thing.
Find your own place."
Can't we share? Can't we share under the bed?
No, this is my under the bed. Get out of here.
But I'm on a secret mission.
I don't care about your stupid mission. And we're all on a secret. Hey, listen. Hey, listen. Lots of guys are on secret missions in here, okay, buddy?
Damn, I thought I was special. It used to be that being Solid Snake meant something.
What? No one.
Whoop.
Someone said, JF Pollock says, you can't share hiding places until Peace Walker. Which actually,
the PSP one?
That actually did have multiplayer. So technically, they're right, I think.
Is that the PSP one?
Yeah.
You should bonk it with the gun.
Well, I could do this. Hang on.
Who's that?
What?
You're right. You could do that.
If it worked better, I would have like held them up with my unloaded gun. Check out that. Wait. Check out the
You
map.
should just go back under and wait. I think, you know, if I can share sort of my kind of tactical understanding of the situation.
Oh boy, here it comes.
It's that, like, the worst part of the Let's Play is the alarms and the waiting.
Oh, yeah, really?
And so my goal would be to play in a way where people stop, like, seeing me.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I hadn't considered that, but thank
so the
you for
instinct
giving
to
me
like
that
get
idea.
caught on purpose, I think, is like
Yeah.
really powerful. But for the sake of the Let's Play, I would ignore that voice, I think. I like the bluff there, trying to convince that guy that you were his feet. It didn't work, but it might have worked.
You're not helpful.
Is that what my role is supposed to be?
Certainly there's no rules against helping.
I feel like I just helped right before that was me being helpful.
I think you're being a real sourpuss. I think you're being a bit of a negative Nancy. Ooh, I can use this fork for pulling out bullets.
Don't take our grandma's name in vain.
Yeah. God rest her soul.
We should just pick a different, more negative family member.
Nah. I went to our mom's house this weekend, and they were watching, because Amelia Rose was there, they were watching our Viva Pinata video, and I was suddenly like, okay, well, I guess now we have to be a little bit more careful. Hey, look.
We were careful, right?
Check this out. Video? Check this out. Small transmitter found buried in wound. That must have been what Ocelot put in us, right?
Yeah. But we healed it?
I took it out.
Oh, we used the fork to dig it out
with a fork.
Nice.
So what's this transmitter then?
I wonder if you don't take it out, if there's like consequences for that.
Oh, maybe they'll like catch you or something. I think there might even be like, you get like a radio call. There's a tracker on you, Snake. You got to get it out.
Yeah.
What was I trying to do?
I don't know.
Oh, I was just trying to look at my backpack, which I don't even have a backpack, so forget it.
So tell me about why you feel like we have to be more careful.
Why we have to be more careful?
Yeah.
I guess, I would say obviously the reason we need to be more careful is because it sucks when we get caught.
No, about the Let's Play, the Viva Pinata thing.
Oh, just like, I don't know. Now that before it seemed impossible that our family would ever see any random video that we did, but now who knows what could happen. Today, the Viva Pinata video. Tomorrow, who knows what.
Well, I can tell you this. My mom is never going to watch a run button video. It's never going to happen. She's had 12 years of opportunity, 13 years of opportunity. This happened because a child was like, put it on, put it on, put it on.
Yeah, but she goes
or
there.
however.
But the child goes there constantly, is my point.
But there's only 2 that she's allowed to watch.
But she doesn't want to just only watch the 2.
She does want to watch all of them.
Yeah, she could coerce. And you know how the olds are with the youngs? They're all softies. They'll give in right away.
Yeah. I mean, I'll say this. My mom never let me watch something that I was not supposed to be watching just because I asked.
I know that. You had a tough time with that.
Yeah. It saved me from an embarrassing period of liking things like South Park, though.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, but it doomed you to the annoying stance of being the guy who goes around going, I never liked South Park because I'm so smart.
Well,
so did you ever consider that maybe that's an
out.
Egregious flaw that you could have avoided?
No, I definitely watched fucking Hanky the Christmas Pooh when I was 8 years old, and I was like, this is dumb. All my 8-year-old friends in 3rd grade are idiots.
Yeah,
I felt the same way about Family Guy. I have such a good track record on comedy specifically.
I've had this, folks. It's why
so
like
few
this.
slip-ups. Some Dane Cook here and there as a 10-year-old boy. Who could blame me?
No one.
No one. Let he who is without sin cast the first stone. And I'm the one in question, so I can't.
What are you shooting at?
They're just stupid. They're just being stupid.
Oh boy.
I can't remember where it was, but someone commented that the 3DS version of Snake Eater is the version to play.
Said no one ever.
I
only heard complaints about that version.
There was someone, I remember maybe it was on YouTube. Someone was like, all of the annoying controls are much better in the 3DS version. That was Star Crash. There we go. Thanks, Star Crash.
Surely they're also better in like the 360 version, right?
I don't know. Star Crash says the 3DS version has fixed controls, but it runs at 15 frames per second.
Yeah.
Oh, so I guess I translate it in my head as the version to play is a 3DS emulator version. Star Crash says nope. All the new ports are identical to the PS2 version.
Oh, whatever.
So there you go. Only the 3DS one has good controls. I think the thing that I remember was that you can crouch walk in the 3DS version.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Someone says, but they replaced the frogs with Yoshi, so...
Is that true?
So it's better?
Is that true?
Probably. There was
Geopox is the 3DS version is also sacrilegious, adds crouch walking. I mean, I don't know about you, but religion's stupid and crouch walking is great. So I cannot imagine wanting to not crouch walk. The being constantly caught all the time in this game is so annoying.
Keith, it's just not what was done.
And then it's like, okay, they have 3 different levels of alert. They just make you sit around jerking off for 45 minutes anytime anyone catches a whiff of Snake's BO.
That's all I do anyways. So, what's your next complaint?
I think it's at that scene with the torture didn't make any sense.
I loved that. Oh, by the way, check out our first-person view. It's slightly... It's hard to tell with the widescreen bars on the side, but it's slightly more dark on the right side because we have no right eye anymore.
Oh, yeah, I can tell that. Look at that. So what I'm hearing is that I should use my handheld emulator thing to play the 3DS version of Snake Eater.
Yeah, I think that's
at 30 frames per second.
Pretty much, I think, the only reasonable thing you could do at this juncture. That's so funny. You want to replay this game on 3DS. I want to replay it only using the original camera, never changing it. We both want to go in the exact opposite direction.
Yeah, I mean, this game. Earlier I said off mic, I was like, I'm starting to come around on this game because the last session was like really fun and there was a lot of cutscene stuff and the boss stuff was really cool. Like, I didn't think the Fury was like a great boss fight. It seemed fine, but then all of the boss fight, like,
Jesus Christ, forget it, guys. Holy crap.
This game sucks. Yeah, this is what I'm getting at, is like, now we're out of all the cutscene stuff and playing the game again. This game sucks. This game's bad. This is a bad game.
Oh, but we got a C-Box C though, so it's on now. This is gonna solve all our problems.
Maybe you should go to the roof. There's a ladder on the roof to go to the roof.
I thought we were trying to get over here, but maybe I've done a bad. Well,
it is just like, it is not a good combination to have wide open spaces, a stealth game where if you get looked at, you get caught, a gigantic multi-minute long cooldown sequence, and like controls that don't accurately show you where enemies are. Like, it is a recipe for disaster. And it's not a coincidence that
I do have radar items that I haven't been using. Oh, I don't have them right now.
Right. It's not a coincidence that the last game where there was a bunch of cutscenes and there was a lot of stuff like inside, like in buildings, was the best session that we've had in, I don't know how long, but
it's just, the thing I just always come back to is it's just not nearly as much of a problem when you're not doing a Let's Play. Because every time you get like caught by guards, it's just like gameplay, not like, oh no, the show is halted.
But sitting in a corner isn't gameplay. Waiting for an alarm to go down isn't what gameplay is.
You don't have to.
What do you mean?
You just don't have to. Like, I'm not doing that right now.
Yeah, but it's not helping.
It says you.
Wow, one hit fork kill on the, oh no, okay,
no, I guess not.
2 hit fork kill.
Oh no.
Starcrash says, I'm worried that the remake is going to be faithful to the point of being pointless, to be honest.
Oh, wow.
I've heard about the remake.
No way, dude. The remake's going to be completely different.
I don't know anything about it.
Zero chance.
But that is the lowest, just based on the video, again, not knowing anything about the remake, just what is happening in the video game industry. That is not my fear.
Of what? Of it being too faithful?
Of it being too faithful.
Yeah.
That's not my fear.
I just think it's so obvious. Like, anyone who's played MGS 5...
someone says that so far the remake is 1-to-1.
The remake so far is 1-to-1. What do you mean so far? What does that mean?
Just what they've showed, I guess. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I'm just reading the chat. Yeah, it
just seems to me so obvious that you'd play MGS 5 and be like, oh, if Metal Gear Solid 3 had this, it'd be way better. So, like, did they showed gameplay?
I guess they did. Like, I was into Metal Gear Solid 1 right away and for the whole time, basically. And then with 2, there was, fits and starts a little bit where I was like, the writing stuff, I don't really get it, and what's going on here. But by halfway through the game, and all the early stuff with Snake was good. By the midway point, I was like, this is great. And by the end, I was like, this is better than 1.
Are you sure we didn't have that thing where you actually hated it for the first 90%, but the first 10% is so insane that it just makes you forget the first
No,
90%?
because I liked it more and more as it went on. There was a low, I talked about this on a stream or something recently where I was like, the low point was the middle. All the beginning stuff and all the end stuff I thought was great.
Yeah.
Like, probably the first 20% and the last 15%.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
And then
about
the middle
beginning
was like a
stuff.
reverse bell curve.
Yeah.
I'm coming to meet you now. The door at the north end is open, right?
Snake?
Let me guess. There's a problem.
Yeah.
What is it this time?
The Colonel found out you escaped.
He did, huh? I figured as much.
Yeah, and now all of Grozny Grad is on red alert.
Just
Probably
my
we were
luck.
supposed to take out the tracker in the
Yeah,
cell.
Red alert,
You can't get
right?
out.
Right.
Can't.
When the fortress went on red alert,
Because it's
they
a high
sealed
level
the
of
sewers.
alert. So.
Got to be kidding me.
I'm serious. And that means the escape route I laid out is
It's sealed off too.
right. And they just sent a unit out looking for you.
Down here.
Uh-huh. They'll be there any minute now. You've got to get out quick.
But isn't the exit sealed off?
You should be able to get out by heading straight north. Book it, Snake. If they find you, you're dead.
I don't disagree with your criticism of the gameplay. I just think that the game has a lot going for it, and considering that it's like the 3rd in a series, or 5th in a series, depending on how you look at it, like,
Let's call it the 3rd.
like all of its problems stem from basically just being too faithful to its roots, which is like a way more understandable problem than just like, why'd these idiots make it this bad?
No, I understand that perspective, but you've got to remember that we're the people who played Silent Hill 2 and said this is terrible because it's too much like Silent Hill 1, a game that we liked.
No, it was too little like it.
No, it was too much like it.
No, that's not.
That
what
was
I
the
said.
problem. It was a PS2 game that had all of the same issues of a PS1 game. That's why we didn't like it.
That's damn good.
I didn't like it because the gameplay was boring.
Yeah, the gameplay was boring, like Silent Hill 1. But Silent Hill 1's gameplay was
tell me
scaled.
what I think about Silent Hill 2.
Silent Hill 1 gets
Stick to your own
judged based on
opinions.
being the first game in the series and on the PS1. I think that you can go back and hear both of us saying this exact thing about Silent Hill 2 on a bunch of different recordings. I don't think that...
My
I think that
problem
maybe
with
you're the one
Silent
that's
Hill
not
2.
remembering.
My problem with Silent Hill 2 was definitely that playing it was less fun, not that it was the same. I was like, they made it worse.
I think it was that. I think that it was the same.
Okay.
I mean, that's always been the problem with Silent Hill. It's the same every time.
I actually think it's different every time, and that's like the bigger
Homecoming is the
problem.
one that's the most different, and that's the one that we played the most recently.
I think The Room is the most
and then
different.
The Room is the second. Well, okay. I'm sorry. I mean, just like combat-wise, just like the nuts and bolts of swinging and hitting things. Silent Hill 4 is the most different overall. But 1, 2, and 3 are extremely similar.
Like, I don't want to talk about this. I disagree, but also don't care about talking about Silent Hill. What?
What?
That dog just jumped up there.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong image. I thought you were like, what? Because a dog appeared? And I was like, did you not hear the dogs this whole time?
You're telling me
And
there's
then I saw
dogs in
him
here?
jump.
It probably came from that way, right?
Couldn't tell you.
Ooh.
Hey, there's stuff down there. That's like a magazine or something.
Whoa.
Or maybe noodles.
Oh
Maybe
my
it's, yeah,
God.
it's noodles.
Ramen noodles.
Oh no, your menu is full. You have a full menu.
Stupid. Because I have no backpacks, my menu's very small, I guess.
Chair Mario Destroyer says, I do not feel confident trying to guess what kind of decisions Konami is going to make about anything.
Yeah.
GGF7 says, they've been trying to be better. They've been trying to better their image in the past few years to their credit, but it's mostly been compilations of old games, nothing new. Yeah, you know, I've been really critical of Konami and how they've handled not making games for the last, like, 10 years. But now that it's over, maybe they were right to pick these 10 years as 10 years to not make games in.
Why?
Like,
just not 10 years that you appreciate it?
It's just been like I think it's just 10 years that reflect poorly on the games industry, especially publishers.
But I feel like part of what made it reflect poorly on, like, I feel like Konami being like, we just don't care enough to make games is part of what was poor about the games industry at the time.
No, I think it's like making like horrible bloated crap that is 100 hours long and you know, firing a bunch of people all the time and like not just like putting out compilations, but ceaselessly remaking games, which they have taken part in, obviously. And making games that are so high tech and require such huge amounts of storage that no one can run them or keep them downloaded. It's just like a lot of really bad negative trends.
Some more
video
movie
game
shit that Kojima
was
needed to shoehorn into his game.
Yeah. Shoehorn. This is the only good stuff.
Right.
Chair Mario says Konami has basically entirely skipped games as services. Yes, another great point.
Sure.
They didn't make a single games as service game. I don't think.
Only because they weren't capable. Like,
but they were. I mean, but it's good that they weren't capable of doing something bad and dumb and expensive. And
I take your point that you're like, well, this era sucked anyways, but like. It does not reflect positively on Konami that they were so disorganized they couldn't even get their shit together enough to make a game.
Yeah, but if they were pumping tons of money into making games that weren't making money in the right kind of way, because the kind of games that they make weren't making money at the time,
This is where it ends.
then maybe that ends up being good in the long run for them.
MGS5 doesn't have any games as service stuff.
I didn't say that.
JF Pollock says that, but I'm like, nah, dog.
Snake!
The online portion has a little, like, microtransactions?
I don't know what the online is like. I've never even seen it.
Ongoing online game doesn't mean games as service. That's a different thing. Okay, I guess it did have microtransactions.
Don't die on me yet.
But I mean, ongoing multiplayer development, it's not the exact same thing as a game as service, but like it's really close.
Yeah.
They're very like Forza
Well,
is
that's the thing. I don't think they were doing any ongoing development. I think Konami just set up something where it's like, hey, you can pay us. You can send us money if you want. I would be even if like the level design and everything about
look at
Metal
that.
Gear
That looks great.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. This game's sick now. Every cutscene, I'm like, this is sick. I love it. I hope you never get back to gameplay. Let's just watch this.
The remake is Metal Gear Solid Tri, and I would even if it's like as faithful as you can possibly imagine, I would eat my hat if they didn't just give it modern controls. Like if they, you know, if there isn't crouch walking, I don't know.
You must answer my riddles.
I'll dress and live like a frog for 12 straight months.
A host of sorrows.
Metal Gear Solid Delta. Sorry. Right.
And you are one of them.
We're one of Sorrows?
I am the sorrow. Like you, I too am filled with sadness.
Spirit medium soldier.
This world is one of sadness. Battle brings death. Death brings sorrow. The living may not hear them. Their voices may fall upon deaf ears. But make no mistake. The dead are not silent. Now you will know the sorrow of those whose lives you have ended.
This guy should be harder the more people you've killed.
I guess.
That would be sick, right?
In a way.
What if he was really easy if you didn't kill anyone? Starcraft says, hey, Keith, good news. Good luck, idiot.
I don't.
Arcane Leon was watching when Kojima made this guy.
I can't actually harm him, shockingly.
He has no health. What's there to harm? Classic Ghost, by the way. Oh, these are all the fish you've killed. Look at that.
Oh, I forgot I have to dodge these attacks, I think. I completely forgot this. Yeah. Yeah, so all these guys, these are all the people I've killed. If I didn't kill anyone, there'd be no guys. The first time I played this game, this section went on for a really, really long time, to the point where I was convinced that I was just missing something. Because...
Is it because you killed everyone?
Yeah, because the game was just stuck on this, but it's just because I killed so many people.
Damn.
And I also killed a lot of people in this one, too. So...
You've killed a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's funny knowing that you knew that this was coming.
I forgot that there was a threat of death during the sequence. I thought you just walked.
Oh, but, it's a boss fight. How could there be?
Well,
no threat of death?
I don't think you fight him. I think you just walk and then it's over.
If you avoid.
Oh, I think he stole some of my stamina. What?
Can you pick up these fish and eat them?
They're dead fish, Keith. They're dead ghost fish.
Yeah, that's how you eat fish all the time.
They're ghost fish.
Okay, well, that's a little different. Can you siphon energy off the ectoplasma?
What?
I said, can you siphon energy off the ectoplasma?
I heard you, but you don't. That doesn't mean anything. You're just saying words. Keep it scientific, please.
Chairboy Destroyer says, I loved the fact that the ghosts are one-to-one to your kills in the game the first time I played through. It felt like a much less finger-wagging version of Liquid calling you out for having fun playing a video game in MGS1. But seeing it now, it seems not that fun to walk forward for 1,000 years. This does not look very fun.
It's like so much in Metal Gear, it is more interesting than it is directly fun to experience.
Sounds like someone who hasn't played Metal Gear Solid 5, the most fun game to play of all time.
Get out of here, you fucking freak.
That guy's a freak. Oh my god.
Sicko. Yeah, you don't remember this guy?
Not really.
That was the fear. That was the guy we
I
fought in
remember
the
the fear,
forest while we
and-
talked about proprietary colors.
Oh, right. I remember that conversation, but I don't
Yeah.
remember the boss, really. That was the camouflaged one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut up. I fucking hate this sicko fucking eating raw snakes and calorie mate and being like, yum.
Yeah,
and then he
this
has
stuff's awesome.
Then he has like a Russian ration. He's like, this is actually gross. This is like snake food. Not
Yeah,
like snakes, which are food.
Snake delivering some unasked for U.S. propaganda there.
Right.
I've seen Russian rations. Right? Steve Emery, 1989, is eating rations from all over the world.
Really? He's branched out, huh?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I mean,
some of
you got to
his
keep
best
the
stuff
content
is,
going.
Some of his best stuff is not U.S. rations. Actually, I'm struggling to think of a Russian ration off the top of my head that he ate.
I was gonna say, oh, the Sorrow has wings now. That's the vulture behind him.
Oh.
So, what's the condition under which you die that makes you come back as the type of ghost that does that ghost voice? Right? You're like, whoa. They're not all doing
I
it.
think it's just if you have a strong desire to like fulfill a role, like you
Sure.
feel like you have
like
a responsibility to act your part.
No, sorry, I just figured it out. It must be people who died by like falling from a precarious spot. You know, they like bounced on the edge, like whoa, and then they fell and died. They're just reliving their final moments.
You think a lot of these people that you killed, you pushed off a cliff?
Yeah, they could have fell off a cliff. I mean, if no one saw them, who's to say they didn't fall off a cliff? They fell off a cliff and landed on a bullet. There's the scientist back there. We must be getting pretty far through it at this point, I think. Perfect record for dodging these ghost blasts. Uh-oh.
GGSF says, I do think Keith will like MGS4 a lot more than 3, but I could be wrong. I mean, I already know that I like 5, and I loved 1 and 2. 2 had some really weak points that it shares with MGS3, where it's like too many enemies that you can't see that catch you.
Whoa. That was creepy.
Careful, it's a Fury, but you're almost done.
Either we missed the end or he wasn't there.
We must have missed the end.
It's funny. I think Metal Gear Solid 4, like certainly as like storytelling, it's definitely like the weakest of the 4. But because of its like brisk pace and variety of setting and action, I think it will probably be the best for a Let's Play.
4?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like its story is like a total mess, but kind of in a fun way. Oh,
yeah, that is the thing that I've heard. Did you just die at the end there?
I believe we've come to the end of the ghost world. Perhaps this is a false death? Yeah. I better
sure
not be
doesn't look like a
really
false
dead.
death.
This
I think
better...
you touched the Sorrow and it killed you. That's what I think.
Dude.
Yep.
Are you kidding me?
Let's maybe we'll fast forward this in the final thing.
Wow,
put some Benny Hill music under it.
I am very mad. Can you please fuck off, Pollock? Delete your comment.
I think that was
like
about
that.
the end.
That was
he just kind of floated by with his parrot. I don't think that was about you dying.
No, it was.
Where's the parrot then?
I don't know. Oh, the end. The end has a pet parrot.
Right. That's what I. So I thought. Okay. No, Pollock says that it was about you.
Fine.
Chair Warrior Destroyer says, Steve Emery info video, 2020 Russian prisoner 24-hour ration review, Tushonka vegetable caviar convict MRE meal taste testing, and then comments, this looks gruesome to eat. I don't think I would. I'd simply die instead. But that's not Soviet. We got to go Soviet. That's a different country.
Can you go to GameFAQs and look up the Sorrow and just see what I need to do? Because this is so long and boring. I'm definitely not risking having to do it a third time.
Yeah, I think it's because you just walked into him at the very end. You just like went.
Well,
exactly.
That's because they put an invisible wall in front of me. There was no more walk.
I just think you're supposed to not touch him. Is the thing.
I don't see why that would be.
Oh.
Like, I just got to the end and instantly died. Nothing about that makes sense. Stop arguing. It's like, stop being so contrarian. Agree with me that it's fucking bullshit. You went through this whole game being like, fuck
bullshit.
this game fucking sucks. And then I get instant killed by a ghost after 15 minutes, and you're like, it's just fair.
It is bullshit. It was bullshit, but I simply would not have made the choice to walk on top of the enemy. I would have gone anywhere else. The Sorrow boss battle can be beaten in 2 different ways. If you want the Sorrow's camo, which I think eliminates all noise you make when you move, simply walk to the end of the river and reach Sorrow's floating corpse. When you do this, Snake dies. However, unlike normal deaths, you can still access your menu. So hold L2 and select Revival Pill and use it. Job done, and you've got camo to boot.
Yeah.
However, if you
recommended the Revival.
If you simply want to pass the battle, either drown Snake at the beginning, or purposefully walk into the ghost, which plagued the river. Either way, Snake will die. Use the pill. Once again, job done. So you're supposed to die anyway. You're supposed to die. The only way to beat it is to die and use the Revival Pill.
Yeah, so I found the secret only way to fuck up, which is to get to the very end, die, and then not use the Revival Pill.
Yes, that is true. Well, then I take it back about walking over his corpse. That was the right thing to do.
I don't even know if that hurt me.
It did. I saw it. Beep, beep, beep.
I want some more.
Liar.
Yeah, not a lot or any Soviet era MRE content.
Wow.
Although I did find a video of some guy saying, why are Russian MREs so good? From Me Ancient.
Well, it's because they gave you double dessert and no cigarette. Fuck off. That one was bullshit. What? I ate him? What?
You ate him?
You saying you ate me? One of the ghosts was like, you ate me.
Maybe he said, you hate me?
No. It's got subtitles. Did I eat anyone?
Jenny says it's possible that you'd find something if you search in Russian or another Cyrillic language. I was specifically looking for this guy through this guy's channel that does MRE reviews. He's American. I'm sure that there is Russian MRE
you ate
content.
me only happens if a vulture ate a dead soldier and then you kill and eat the vulture. Oh,
it was the vulture that said it.
No, it was the guy said it because by eating the vulture that ate him, we ate the guy. Oh, there's the end.
Oh, I get it. Oh, yeah, there he is. He was just so little. I actually remember seeing the parrot now.
Yeah. Grandpa.
Mama.
The one scientist I killed. And he deserved it. Fuck you. Most exciting and dynamic boss fighting.
I like that you can move left and right.
And forward. And
yeah.
back.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's a given.
Yeah, every game lets you go forward, back, but not always side to side. I don't know. Fake. What? Eat shit. What a bunch of crap. That's I'm hearing a sound effect that was in like Power Rangers. Making me go crazy.
Yeah? No, we're dying again.
Oof.
We have a recovery pill, right?
Jeez. I wasn't looking at the screen when that happened, so I was like, is this a real one or a fake one?
Boss, you have to shoot me.
I can't.
Shoot me. You want to finish your mission, don't you? Then you'll have to shoot me. The spirit of the warrior will always be with you.
And also with you.
Sad. We'll meet again someday.
The audio's gone.
Oh, I had audio.
Is that me?
Yeah, I think it is.
Sorry, through a precarious circumstance, my volume knob got twisted. And so I'm back.
Welcome back. We're having a nice swim in a river.
Thanks. Annoying time to have my volume cut out.
Yeah. I don't think you really missed much.
No, especially because there's subtitles.
Oh, you can read.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've been practicing in secret. I didn't want to let you know until I felt like I could read.
Get hooked on
lots
phonics?
Of words.
The Tree of Life.
Wow, it's so great to be
At the World Tree.
Out of here in this place.
If Earth had a World Tree, what I would do is set up a little shop next to the tree selling t-shirts that say, "It's so great to be at the World Tree."
I come to World Tree.
I would sell
Snake, are you all right?
1,000,000 of those
Close
babies.
call.
What the hell happened to me?
You were halfway drowned at the bottom of the river. Almost crossed over to the other side.
Other side. So that really was.
The river
Something on your mind,
stinks.
Snake?
Major, was there a man in the Cobra unit called the Sorrow?
Yes, I've heard of him. He was an uncanny soldier who fought alongside the boss.
What kind of man was he?
The Sorrow was a man with, well, special powers. He had ESP, which was the subject of extensive research in the Soviet Union at the time. He was especially gifted as a medium.
A medium?
Someone who can
It looked like a large to me.
world and evoke the spirits of the dead. In
Nah.
other words, he could talk to ghosts.
Shut up.
They say he could find out what was going on in a battle by talking to dead soldiers.
What about him and the boss? What was the story between them?
I don't know the details. Why don't we ask Sigyn?
What?
Yo, I finished checking up on this
Why would
Sorrow guy a
Sigyn
while
know
ago.
about-
Thought you guys already knew, though,
Knew what?
that he's dead. He's been dead for 2 years now.
Died 2 years ago?
At
So
Seleno
that
Yard.
was
You know
a
those trips you were-
ghost?
The boss.
Yep. 2 years ago, the boss was sent by the CIA on a secret mission to Seleno Yards. That's when she met the Sorrow, who'd gone back to the Soviet Union after the Cobras broke up at the end of the war. Except this time they were enemies.
And then what?
The boss killed the Sorrow herself and accomplished her mission. At least, that's what the records say.
So, he was never there in the first place. He just couldn't let go of the boss.
You okay, Snake?
Yeah, I'm fine. It looks like it's not time for me to die yet.
I sure hope not. Otherwise, the whole mission is shot. We're counting on you, pal.
Roger that.
Robot, appropriately named Robot
You
Ghost in the
didn't call, I
chat
was
says,
worried.
wait, that ghost we keep seeing is dead?
I took a pretty freaky detour.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
He's one of these dead
Let's
ghosts.
just say I'm back.
Good. But how did you escape from the sewers?
I jumped into the river.
From all the way up there? You're out of control.
Yeah, I got carried away by the current and almost drowned.
Great. That's perfect.
What do you mean that's perfect?
I mean, if you ended up in the river, then I know a good spot nearby. Let's meet up there.
A good
Where
spot
is it?
nearby the river.
Yeah, nearby
Keep
the
going
river.
upstream until you get to a waterfall.
A waterfall, huh?
Right. Behind that waterfall, there's a cave.
Waterfall.
Classic.
We'll meet in there.
The cave behind the waterfall upstream. Got it.
The cave behind the waterfall upstream?
Yeah.
I'm redubbing this game, but with Rio as Snake.
Okay. I would like to keep going a little bit longer, but I'm very hot and tired. And also,
Okay.
I'm gonna kill this thing.
Why? Wait, don't you remember about the ghost that we met that said don't kill, bad to kill?
Well, no, I need it for eating. Well,
Or it's at least
uh-oh.
scary to kill.
I
You didn't even need it for eating, you fool.
what about these? Oh, I have 3 empty cages. I could be trapping live animals. I didn't even consider this. Say your prayers, you riveting bitch. What?
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Come on! Fine.
Hail Mary, full
Have-
of grace,
have
Lord
it
is
your
with thee.
way.
Blessed art thou among sinners, and blessed...
That's right. Dead frogs ribbit no tails. All right. Thank you for watching, everybody.
Hey, if you want to go support the show, you can go to contentburger.biz. If you haven't subscribed here on Twitch or on the YouTube, then go do that. I guess follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube.
You want to
Thanks.
Hold on a sec.
We did Shenmue earlier, so that's going up. I mean, I guess the Shenmue VOD is up now for patrons. You can watch us play Shenmue earlier. And we'll have more stuff. I don't know. We're recording a bunch next month.
Yeah, yeah.
But probably sometime in between then too. Kyle doesn't want to do a podcast. We'll probably do a podcast like next week.
Queen from Mars.
Is that a real movie?
Neither have I.
I'm sure that it is.
What?
What'd you say?
She asked if we'd. Yeah, there you go.
That was easy.
Got it. Okay, bye.
Wait, what? It was not real.
The joke.
It was
Well,
a joke.
it's probably not real because it sounds fake. But the joke was she asked if we had seen it, and Snake said, "No, I haven't." And then she said, "Neither have I." And the call ended.
Yeah, it seems like it's not real. I Googled it, and the first thing was Metal Gear Solid 3.
Okay, bye.
Bye.